welcome back to Shakhtar Glory, episode 90 now. And just saying that, it occurs to me that this series, if it runs its course, well, this season alone, it will be probably at least 100 episodes we hit to, which at the start of the series I really didn't think we'd be hitting that, but be a great landmark to hit. And especially with the Football Manager 18 now winding down, it'd be good to get a save that hits that 100 video mark. But let's crack on. I might sound a little bit confused when recording this because I haven't played this save in probably about 2 weeks. I managed to get really far ahead in the episodes purely because I had a week where I was just trying to bring out I was just taking a break from Football Manager while I'm away and just doing what I did like last time and just trying to bring some different stuff out. But I went a bit overboard and I managed to rework one of the videos that I wanted out last time but got taken down for a copy strike by UEFA. So I've worked on that, redone that, and that took about 8 hours to render, then another overnight job to upload as well. So that took a lot of time getting that sorted and things like that. I've done a lot of different episodes, a lot of different things, a few different games to do something. But I've already seen this by the time this comes out. So, but just explaining why this one maybe sounds a little bit, off kilter, because I'm a little bit lost in the game. I've had a little bit of a look around just to see what's been going on and sort of where I am. So hopefully we are there. But the last episode, I believe, was the Arsenal-Kiev game, which, if we go to the schedule, actually, because we can look at that and also what's happened since. So we got the second leg against Liverpool today. Obviously, we lost the first leg 2-1 against Liverpool. We've got them today at home, so hopefully we can do something at the Donbass. So we had Arsenal-Kiev in the last episode, which we won 3-0. Matsan, Baggio, and I forgot about Baggio. Yeah, great play, great name, and an own goal, giving us the 3-0 win. Since then, we've had a 0-0 with Vorskla, which was basically, according to my notes, it's just we were a better team. They didn't turn up. They didn't do anything. We just couldn't break them down. We then followed that up with a 3-0 win against Ingolets. It kind of was going the same way from what I gather, but then Shrom breaks the deadlock on 38 before Yurchenko gets 2 goals. I think he's the young lad we brought up in midfield, isn't he? Oh, the young winger. Okay, we've got a couple, we've been given a bit of a chance to a couple of young lads in the last couple of league games, do seem to recall. He's got 2 goals in 3 games now, so that's great to see. It's his first goals for the club, and he gets 2, so fantastic. I was asked a question on one of my previous videos, it's going back a few now, by D. Maybury. He's had a few comments on a few of my videos, so I appreciate it. I did say on the reply to comment, it might take you a little bit of time to reply to the question because I was so far ahead, and that's still the case obviously. But he did just ask to take a look around some of the other European, sort of Eastern European leagues. Unfortunately, I haven't got them loaded up, so I don't think we're going to be able to see too much here, I don't think. Just shows the clubs. So history wise, quite varied. CSK Moscow having the best of it since the game, really. So what are we, 17-18 this season? Yes, this game, I mean, rather. So CSK, Zenit, CSKA, and they've been in and around. Spartak Moscow, knocking on the door. Krasnodar as well. A lot of the same sort of ones. If we look at maybe Steaua Bucharest, see if we can see their league. Fairly dominant in that as well. I think since they've started, it has been all them. Not too surprising. Who else did we think? Bulgaria, I think, was one of them. So we'll look at Levski Sofia. It's all been Ludogorets. CSK and Levski sort of around them. Show no more Vama randomly in there as a winner 1 year. But like I say, the league isn't loaded, so they haven't got all the right players and stuff like that going on. And he did ask me to take a look at a North Korean striker as well. Let's have a quick look. I don't think he's going to be on here. Was it Han Kwang-sun? I don't know much about him. I'm not sure what prompted or spurred that question. But obviously he knows a bit about North Korean football, so I can't say too, fair play to you. But they don't seem to have any players in and around any of their squads at the moment at all on this save. Got Jorn Hansen in charge, Norwegian manager. Has he got any kind of... No, he's been there since 2016 and he's still there, so I assume he's the manager in real life? Quite possibly. But yeah, I've tried to answer them as much as I can, but unfortunately I just don't have those leagues saved and that information showing, like the North Korea stuff. I'm literally, my computer's, as I mentioned a few times, it's quite slow, so I have to run sort of minimal leagues. So I've got Spain, Italy, Germany, obviously Ukraine, Premier League. I think that might be it. So as I mentioned, we've got Liverpool today, so we're going to jump in now. We're going to cut away to the lineups, both lineups for both teams, and see how we get on. 1 second. So here are the lineups. We are going with Romero up front today. We've got Gnabry on the left, Yuri Alberto on the right, and I've just realised I didn't change to the right system. I wanted to change to the more in-your-face pressing one, which I'll explain in a moment. Hurtado and especially in the middle with Solis. We've got Matvienko, Valadares, Tello and Lukacevic and Rollo in goal. They've got Dimarta, the Belgian bloke up front. He's not very good, but I think he scored against us last time, and he's probably going to score against us today. Mane, Firmino and Salah, and then KIOTA and Henderson, probably Liverpool's midfield this season. I think I'm just trying to plough through this because I'm wary this start of this episode went on a bit long. Tellez, Hoet, I assume that's how you say it. Matip, Klein and the Korean goalkeeper. They've got Dorian Brewster, Alexander Arnold, two left backs, Andrew Robertson and Danny Rose. We didn't put Paulinho on the bench today. I'm looking back through some of the stats. I don't think he's been that overwhelming recently. So Romero's had a couple of goals in the league, I think. So we're going to give him a chance. We've got Badger on the bench if it doesn't work out. We've got Rodrigo on the bench if it doesn't work out. But yeah, I had a scout report that suggested that Liverpool had a few tired players. So we want to try and take advantage of that. But I haven't set that system. And if you're getting a bit quiet here, it's because I'm holding the mic while trying to select these players. I don't have a stand for my mic, unfortunately, in my setup currently. I go passionate. I want to see a good performance, and got a few more on side. So hopefully that will have some sort of difference. But we may switch up fairly soon. I suppose what it does give me is a chance to play the possession kind of style, wear them out a little bit more, and then pounce when they're a little bit tired themselves. That's the plan anyway. The new plan. Wasn't the original plan, but we'll go with that now. Yuri Alberto, can he find Gnabry in the middle? He does, and it's a goal after 2 minutes. Gnabry's going for the golden boot in this competition. I'm pretty sure he's had a good number in the group stage. I think he rattled a couple past Bayern, didn't he? So he's got good numbers. But Romero, great link up play there. Drops deep, brings Alberto into play, and the two wingers getting in the box, one to the other. That's what we like to see. That is liquid football. That was liquid football! And yes, I just said liquid football. I have been watching a programme about Alan Partridge tonight. I recorded it from in the week or last week. Finally watched it. I love Alan Partridge. And just, the 1994 stuff, liquid football, all those stuff. I'll probably drop a few clips of that in during this episode if it becomes necessary. Lyon beating Barcelona. Digne getting the goal for them, but 4-1 aggregate. Great result for them, well, as it stands. So we're going to go calm. They didn't like that. We're just going to fade away the mic again just while I try and do this. And we're going to stick with calm. Very happy with performance. Yeah, I was toying with the two. Do more or happy. Kind of happy. I mean, I am happy with the performance. They've had a couple of chances, but we've been put through as well. We could have been 2 or 3 up in this game quite easily. Look at Gnabry injured, but we'll look at potentially changing. I'm going to change him to an inside forward because that's what he likes. We'll look at possible changes to the other system and working them. But the game's just petering out here. 90 minutes. Oh, they've got one more chance here. Can we nick it? And it goes out of play. That should be it. We've gone over the allotted time. It is. He's brought it to a close. Full time. We've won it on away goals. We've done it. I was fully building up for extra time. I was thinking of my changes in my mind. I was looking at Espesh off. Probably the two middle wides actually, Espesh and Hurtado, for Kovalenko and Petrak, and changing to the other system and seeing what we can do. But we've come through it with a 1-0 win on the night, 2-2 on aggregate, and that away goal at Anfield. I think it was a last minute goal. We'll have a look at that in a second. I'm fairly sure it was last minute. Is just vital. So well done, lads. That was a good win. Calmly, that will do nicely. So, and Leon through as well, disposing of Barcelona easily. So we'll have a look at the schedule. What happened to that last Liverpool game? Yeah, we scored in the 80th minute. Firmino and Henderson. Oh, so that guy didn't score against us, and Schick didn't play today. Actually, is he injured at the moment? Twisted ankle. He is. He's one of their main players this season, so that's a big... Probably would have played... Yeah, he played over Di Marta. Di Marta came on for him, didn't he? Of course. It does kind of come back to me now, even though it was about 2-3 weeks ago. Yes, that late goal from Hurtado, real game changer. Massive, massive game changer. So what we're going to do, we've got Desna next, and in the quarter-final. So, when's the draw? Let's have a look when the draw is. The draw's very soon. It may or may not be. It may not be if the other round of games have got to play. Schedule calendar. So what are we on? The 16th of March. Here. It's not showing at the moment. Let's see. We can get to the stages. Right, so first knockout round, it looks like it's complete. With any team to go for an away goal. So who's through? Real Madrid knock out Bayern, who are in our group. So Real Madrid are through, great. Then beat us in the final last year, obviously. Got Man United. Monaco beat Chelsea. Repeat of the 2005 semi-final? Semi-final, yeah. Chelsea beat us in the quarters. Monaco beat Chelsea in the semis, and then Porto beat, yeah. Rest is history, as they say. We beat Liverpool. Man City have beaten Atletico Madrid. Lyon have beaten Barcelona, as we know. Juventus smashed Dortmund, and PSG have knocked out Milan. So, does it say when the quarterfinal draw is? 18th of March. So in 2 days. So we're going to stick around. Before we jump to the draw, this has just come in. And this is absolutely gutting, because he was a player I was potentially looking at bringing into the fold next season. He's at Kapati, and he's just been banging the goals for fun. 14 in 19. He's got 2 in the Europa League as well, so he's doing well there. Great attributes. Bit of teamwork and work rate potentially needed. And a few other things. But I mean, he's 21, so maybe a bit late for it. But he's out for 8 to 9 months. Bravery's just gone down to 4. That is disappointing. So even selling him now is going to be an impossibility. You know, until at least the January window. 7 to 11 months. That's disappointing. That's really disappointing for the young guy. Right, so here we are. We're finally at the draw. It was the very last thing of the 18th of March. Like, it must be 11:46. I've pressed continue about 3 times on the 18th. That's crazy. So we're going to do the auto draw. I don't think there's any kind of seeding here. No, there's not. So who are we looking at? We're probably looking at, I mean, as good as Lyon were against Barca, they're probably one of the weaker teams in it. Probably looking at Monaco or Lyon. I mean, we've got form against Real Madrid, but we've also got form in that final. But I think if the ref's not on their side and not helping them out, we stand a pretty good chance. Man United have been very good, but they are 4th in their league. Currently still Mourinho. No captain, for some reason. PSG, Unai Emery. I'd like to think we've got the upper hand on them now, I think. Juventus are 2nd in their league. Haven't got a manager. Interesting. I can't apply for it, though. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to apply for it, but why has it clicked on it clicked on a Scully? That's why. Bizarre. So Enrique is their manager. They are 2nd in Serie A. I don't know where I clicked on a Scully from. How did I even do that? Oh, it must have clicked down here somehow. Also, so they're 2nd in Serie A to Milan, I assume. Yep, who have just gone out actually, but it's very close. Them two are running away with it. Let's see. Yeah, to look at them. Man City, I assume, are winning the Premier League. Man United in 4th. Kind of out of it now. Man City, yeah, them and Chelsea. Chelsea, I think, just went out as well, didn't they? Yeah. So we'll do the auto draw. Man City. Oh, do I not like that? Man United get PSG. Juve get Monaco, and that leaves Real Madrid with Lyon. So I don't know if we've got form against Man City, so we probably won't play the Desna game then. We'll skip the Desna game in a couple of days. Actually, we may play it. because then we've got a bit of a break between. It's the end of the Premier League, and then we come straight back to Man City. So no, we won't play it because I think the league's going to split. There's going to be a few more games, so we won't play the Desmond game. We'll play that offline. We'll come back for either Man City or if there's something league-based amongst this gap here. But we've got two, there can be games in between the Man City games as well, hopefully. So yeah, until next episode. Actually, no, before that, if you've enjoyed this episode, please do drop a like. If you've enjoyed the content, you've liked the videos that I'm putting out there, please do drop a sub to the channel as well to keep up to date. If you've got any comments, any questions, drop them below. I'll always reply to them. Until next time for Man City, I think, or maybe one of the league games in the middle, or possibly, no, he said no, Desmond. Whatever comes next, I'll see you next time. Take care.